नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today I'll expand on the same science of living Advaita. One aspect of living Advaita is remembering and understanding axis of life itself is Advaita. Please understand. Center on which the life is functioning is Advaita. I can give you tons and tons and tons of examples. Whether in the line of physics, mathematics, emotions, atomic science. I am not even opening the doors of metaphysical, because with metaphysics you always think, oh, it is all subjective. No. I am saying anything which is objective, what you think, that it can be verified. But ultimately, your science is subjective, metaphysics is objective. It will take little time for you to grasp. So let me talk in your language. Metaphysics is the most objective, foolproof, truth as it is. Whatever you know as science is all subjective, corrupt subjective. That is the right word I have to use. Don't think just the pharmaceutical industry is polluted by the people who fund the researchers. The companies which fund the study researchers manipulate the result. And they even fund only that kind of scientists, researchers who already came to the conclusion of what the conclusion they are carrying. They actually ask for the pilot studies. Why this pilot study? Just to see which stupid fellow is matching with the stupidity we are carrying. So heavily corrupted. Please understand. Even though it is heavily corrupted, not just pharmaceutical industry I am talking about. I am talking about even the fields where researches are happening. Even this God particle, recently, they were talking. I studied so many articles about this God particle. Somehow at the end, somehow they want to miss the context. They do not want people to catch the context. Because if you catch the context, Advaita will become reality. Understand? Advaita is not one God theory. The one God theory is not Advaita. The one God religions does not want you to capture the truth of God particle. The whole concept of this education system, which is practiced all over the world, especially practiced cult-like fanaticism in India, I wanted to question that whole thing. Do you know the largest business industry today in India is education? It is just destroying human beings. Whether it is the outer world science, inner world science, the way you have been brainwashed, the metaphysics is subjective, the so-called science is objective. I tell you, whether it is physics or metaphysics, in any field, this is the statement I wanted to make. In any field, when you look at the core, it is Advaita. Any field is complete when it reaches the truth of Advaita. Any field is complete when it reaches the truth of Advaita. Listen. Even religion became complete when it reached the truth of Advaita. Understand? Even metaphysics is complete when it reaches Advaita. I really wanted this to be done. I know my Balasans, my Gurukul kids will fulfill this. Doing a vast study on non-duality. How the non-duality is the axis of everything. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Even though non-duality was preached, promoted by religious leaders, it doesn't belong to just religion. In any field, as simple as your emotions are as complicated as your layers of visualizations are the field of astronomy, astrology, cosmology, studying on atoms, physics, studying on universe, chemistry, mathematics, field of medicine. Every field reaches its completion when it realizes the core truth of Advaita. Understand? The study of cosmology becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of astrology or astronomy or astrophysics becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of law of life gets complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of religion becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of mathematics becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Any field, physics, metaphysics, science, chemistry, biology, everything becomes complete when it gets the touch of non-duality, the Advaita. Advaita has the ability to complete everything, whether it is your individual consciousness or the collective consciousness. I wanted to tell the whole world this good news. Our kids, Balasans, are 2 years ahead of their subject syllabus. Please understand, today they all have gone to write their exams. All of you to know, 2 years they are ahead. My Gurukul principal, Madhvait is coming and asking, Swamiji, 2 years now they are ahead. 2 years they can take complete vacation and do what you want. Means they completed the syllabus 2 years ahead. I wanted my kids to study, do research on how non-duality completes every field. I wanted to give this as a subject for research and study to my Balasans, and I tell you guys, before they do their research, I tell you, this will be something beyond any doctorates, any PhD person's research paper. Because once they complete, I'll publish it to all of you guys. You will see. There are 4 kids who are 4 years ahead of their syllabus. And all the kids are 2 years ahead of their syllabus. And I want you to know, they never take mark like a 95, 96 and all. It's simply 100. When they can't give 100, they are given 99. There is no syllabus, choice, this, that for my balasans. In our Gurukul, kids don't even talk like, oh, this guy studies well and this student is little dull. Nothing. That concept doesn't exist among our balasans. Zero adolescence problems. The problems of adolescence, zero. When I see them, I am so happy. Just like how I was brought up by my gurus. I am so happy. I have created a space for them. My only vision, I just wanted few more Gurukuls with at least few thousand students, one in Thiruvannamalai. Like these few places. I wanted Gurukuls where a few thousand kids study, grow. And today I commit and declare to the world, my balasans, these 2 years of research work, I guarantee at least 10 of them will get PhD from some internationally recognized university. I'll be their guide, who is only a high school dropout. I'll help them. I tell you, our Gurukul kids will take up this research for next 2 years. How the non-duality completes the field of astronomy, cosmology, this parallel universe theory, astrophysics, how the non-duality completes psychology, physiology, biology, arts, how the non-duality completes, brings completion to yoga, touch of non-duality. From the context of non-duality, how the dance brings completion to itself, how dance reaches completion with the touch of non-duality. Chemistry reaches completion from the context of non-duality. Mathematics reaches completion from the context of non-duality. I wanted to establish this so that all education methodology in any field, the non-duality should be the primary school syllabus. When the kids enter the school, in the primary school, study non-duality. First 2 years, from the age of 3 to 5, let the kids study non-duality. After they are soaked and established in the space of non-duality, where they cannot be manipulated, misused, abused anymore by the rewards, awards, punishments, when they become free from possible corruptions, now let them study any department they want. They will complete that field. If you are complete by studying something, you are educated. If you complete the study itself by studying it, you are educator. If you are complete by studying something, you are educated. If you complete the study itself by studying it, you are educator. I tell you, my Balasans will be educators. If you approach any subject with the context of non-duality, you will complete that subject. You will become educator. I only wanted to have more Gurukuls in all these 5 places. Tiruvannamalai, Varanasi, Haridwar, so that this science, non-duality can complete any field is told to the world.